Moving on, in a shocking development, only after a year of premiership, Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga will be stepping down by the end of this month, setting the stage for a new premier slated to replace him. The Prime Minister's term was marred by unpopular pandemic response. What we also know so far is that Suga won't run for the governing party leadership election either. Suga told executives of his ruling Liberal Democratic Party today that he will not run for leadership race set for September 29th, which means that his party will have to choose a new leader who will also become its new prime ministerial face.
私自身、新型コロナ対策に専任をしたい、そういう思いの中で自民党総裁選挙には出馬をしない、こうしたことを私自身出馬を予定する中で、このコロナ対策と選挙活動、こうしたことを考えたときに、実際、莫大なエネルギーがこれ必要でありました。そういう中で、やはり両立はできない。
The move left the Japanese political spectrum surprised. Ruling Liberal Democratic Party officials have said that Suga would finish his term as its president until his successor had been chosen in a party-wide election. The winner of the contest is all but assured of being the premier because of the LDP's majority in the lower house. And according to the latest development, Fumio Kishida, a former foreign minister, is competing for the party leader's post. Kishida recently criticized Suga's coronavirus response and urged a stimulus package to combat the pandemic. While experts believe that he is the top runner for the Prime Minister's position, Administrative Reform Minister Taro Kono could run if he gets the backing of his faction leader. Finance Minister Taro Aso and former Defence Minister Shigeru Ishiba could also run for the post. Remember, Suga had taken to power after Shinzo Abe resigned last September. He has since then seen his support rating sink to below 30% as the nation struggles with its worst wave of COVID-19 cases. Japan is currently fighting to control the rise in infections in its fifth and largest coronavirus wave, driven by the more contagious Delta variant. Most of the country is under a state of emergency, which will continue till September 12th. The country had recorded an all-time high of 25,892 cases on August 20th. The development takes place ahead of a general election, which the government has been considering to hold on October 17th. Earlier today, our correspondent Phoebe Amoroso joined us from Tokyo with the latest. Take a look.
Well, it still remains unclear as to this decision from Prime Minister Suga. It was a very big surprise. Yes, he has been widely criticised for his pandemic response, and that's mainly due to the stop-start restrictions. Tokyo has been under a state of emergency for most of this year. It's been in and out, and now with the state of emergency being yet again expanded, 21 of Japan's 47 prefectures remain under a state of emergency, and just in the past couple of days, the government is now considering extending that even further to September. And it seems that this sudden decision from Prime Minister Suga comes from the fact that he wasn't able to shore up enough support within his own party. It's widely known that the cabinet is unpopular with the general public. Surveys show regularly that 30%, only the approval rating is only around 30%, and that's considered a critical threshold for danger to the administration. But within Prime Minister Suga's party, he was concerned about a lack of support. He was planning to reshuffle his cabinet ministers. In fact, he's very close to the Secretary General, Toshihiro Nikai, who's a long-standing member of the party. He's been there for years and years and years, and he's a very powerful figure, but he's not very popular. So Prime Minister Suga was planning to do this reshuffle, but clearly he saw the signs that he would not be able to shore up his support, and that's why we've seen this decision to step down.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.